The secret of the Whispering Canyon. In a peaceful village nestled between tall, ancient trees and rolling hills, lived two siblings, Aiyana and her little brother, Elu. They were part of the Lakota tribe, and their village was filled with stories of the land, the sky, and the spirits that watched over them. Aiyana was older and always looked out for Elu, but together, they were an unstoppable team, always exploring, laughing, and discovering new wonders in the world around them. One day, as they played near the river, their grandmother, Wakanda, told them a story. "There is a place, hidden deep in the forest, called Whispering Canyon," she said in her soft, wise voice. "It is a sacred place where the wind speaks and the earth listens. Only those with pure hearts can hear the secrets it whispers." Elu's eyes widened. "Can we go there, Grandma? Can we hear the whispers?" Wakanda smiled, her eyes twinkling. "If your hearts are brave, and if you listen carefully, perhaps the canyon will speak to you." Aiyana and Elu were excited beyond words. They couldn't wait to find the Whispering Canyon and hear its secrets. The very next morning, they set off on their adventure, with the sun rising over the hills, casting a golden glow on the world. Aiyana, carrying a small pouch filled with snacks and water, led the way. Elu, always full of energy, followed close behind, his small footsteps echoing through the quiet forest. As they walked deeper into the forest, the trees grew taller, their branches swaying gently in the breeze. Birds sang, and the air smelled of pine and wildflowers. It was a perfect day for an adventure. After a while, they reached the edge of a cliff. Below them was a wide canyon, its red rock walls gleaming in the sunlight. The wind blew softly, and Aiyana thought she could hear something, whispers, faint and distant, carried on the breeze. "This must be it," she whispered to Elu. Carefully, they climbed down into the canyon, their hearts racing with excitement. The canyon was beautiful, with tall rock formations that seemed to touch the sky. As they walked, they noticed the wind weaving through the rocks, creating a soft hum that almost sounded like voices. "Do you hear it?" Elu asked, his voice filled with wonder. Aiyana nodded. "I think the canyon is trying to tell us something." They sat down on a smooth rock, closing their eyes and listening closely. At first, it was just the sound of the wind, but then, slowly, they began to hear words, soft, like a lullaby. The canyon whispered stories of the land, of their ancestors, and of the connection between all living things. The earth, the sky, the animals, and the people were all part of a great circle, each depending on the other. Aiyana opened her eyes, feeling a sense of peace wash over her. She understood now. Whispering Canyon wasn't just a place where the wind spoke. It was a reminder of the balance and harmony of the world, a place where anyone with a pure heart could learn the importance of taking care of the earth and each other. Suddenly, Elu gasped. "Look," he pointed at the canyon wall, where a shadow seemed to dance across the rocks. It looked like a great eagle, its wings spread wide, soaring through the sky. But when Aiyana looked up, there was no eagle in the sky, only the shadow. "It's the spirit of the eagle," Aiyana whispered. "It's watching over us." They watched the shadow for a moment, then continued their exploration of the canyon. They discovered hidden caves, painted with ancient symbols, and small streams trickling through the rocks, their water sparkling in the sunlight. As the sun began to set, casting a warm orange glow over the canyon, Aiyana and Elu sat together on a high rock, overlooking the valley below. "This place is magic," Elu said, leaning against his sister. Aiyana smiled, wrapping her arm around him. "It is. And now we know its secret." They stayed there until the stars began to twinkle in the sky, feeling a deep connection to the world around them. When they finally returned home, their grandmother was waiting for them, her eyes full of wisdom. "Did you hear the whispers?" she asked. Aiyana and Elu nodded, their hearts full of wonder. They had learned something that day, something they would carry with them forever. The Whispering Canyon had shared its secret, and now they understood the importance of listening to the earth, caring for it, and honoring the stories of their ancestors. And so, the legend of Aiyana and Elu's adventure spread throughout the village, reminding everyone that the land was alive with stories, waiting to be heard by those who listened with open hearts.